So I did that as an experiment. I've never actually just sat there and meleeed down a sawtooth. And that was fun. Actually pretty easy.
Shooting that way.
Save before all the heavies get here. Yeah, the item select wheel is not very... Now, if you just hit the same key that it's bound to, like, I think that's 1. It's like if I just hit 1, it'll cycle through them, or 2, it'll cycle through them. But that doesn't help you if you have them knocked already, ready to go. Yeah, that too. Yeah, the item one sucks too down here. I need a wheel. Give me something that I can easily get through it. The delay between switching like that is just horrible. So, I mean, each one kind of works in their own way, but they all have their own flaws. Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm almost dead, use the big heal. If I'm not, use the light. Forgot about those stats. It's gonna be another corruptor, isn't it?
Don't mind me.
Yeah, see, this is why I like my stealth set. With my bonus stealth on it, is they can be pretty close and not even see. Let's do this. I want to play with this a little bit, have some more fun. Yeah, I could have mined or tripwired or something, but yeah, I don't mind. I guess I haven't played with the tripwire in a while. Tripcaster. Me neither. Don't mind me.
Got company.
There is something up there, I'm not sure.
Look at this.
Yeah, I know I left. Are they still here? Yeah, the slingshot has proximity as well. I don't think I need the wood. Well, this game is survives anything. Well, I guess the only person we were able to save was the kid. The kid from the Shadow Realm, and sent him over to Meridian. Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I reset it. We can never save anybody, though, in this game. It's a game about death. That's all there is.
Never know when I might need these.
Like, every person I think we can go save, you know, we show up and they die right as we get there. Yeah, there was only one. Well, two, I should say. There was two I did. Yeah, Olin and the crazy guy that had us clear out the bandit camps. I didn't kill him. I let him live. He was sad I didn't kill him. Oh, that must be in the cave. Like banging on the door.
Use for you.
That, and he wanted us to kill him because he didn't feel like he had any other purpose. But we, and who knows, maybe he'll be part of it too. Right, no AoE loot. I think it's just the hold time is what drives me nuts. If they got rid of the hold time to loot, it would be amazing.
Never know when I might need these.
Whoa, loading.
Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
Alright, so what do we got equipped? We do want that. I'm trying to think. So we want this here. And that there.
That's right! Bring down the mountain! You dug your own grave, Nora! You'll be buried!
You know what? I haven't frozen him or burned him in a while. I'll show you how I normally take him out.
How this machine rages! When their nest cracks open, we'll send in the demons to finish the job!
Saving these for the trail.
We'll leave it to savages to try hiding in a tomb. We'll leave their corpses to rot in there when it's done.
Yeah, this'll help.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Maybe that gun won't help, but we'll see.
Varl and Sona. They're still alive.
Farewell. May the goddess remember!
Okay, the cutscene kind of threw me off, but...
Get over here, she's coming! The corruption will not take hold!
The right arm. Where did it?
Track it down!
All right, new plan.
May the goddess remember!
Finish them!
Against him.
We did it!
Oh, his other one is clear up there? Is that
only
where it
help.
is? Or is this it clear down here?
Not much use for them.
Yeah, normally it's a lot faster because I can just yeah, I lost it. That's funny. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I've really decked out that sling for max damage just for those fights. I mean, 176 there, 264 there, 132 there. So yeah. And if you tie him down, he just sits there and gives you a good clean shot generally. So I blow off his 2 disc launchers, his antenna on top, and then his 2 face guns. Generally by then I've also cracked open the 2 holes on either side of his body, so when I tie him down, I can just beat on him with the bombs. Is that a campfire? It is. I mean, I could beat on him with my spear if I really wanted to, but let's see. Oh, yeah, we'll take these.
Save these for the trail.
They knew we'd come back.
Aloy, you saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo, ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
It was brave of you to come back here, Seeker. After everything.
Where's the war chief? I didn't want to speak to her son. Well, welcome back. Yeah, where's the war chief? I mean, gotta be in here, maybe? I mean, she was yelling at them to get out here.
Kid she's wearing.
Floating wax.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Goddess protect you, Seeker. May she
Where's
protect what's
Teb?
left of us.
I knew you would survive.
Oh, right here.
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Alright, we should be back now. Yeah, sorry about that drop there, guys. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but this happened yesterday too, right at this time, so... Good. So where's Resh at? I didn't see Resh. I just finished talking to Teb and walked out, so walked back out. Was Rush outside or? Oh, okay, yeah.
The fighting. It stopped?
Had to deal with kids in Discord there. Sorry about that.
The machines of the faithless.
Oh yeah, Resh, right here.
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
I hope you killed the faithless outside, Seeker. I hope you killed them all.
You should speak to the matriarchs. They're waiting.
In a
Aloy,
moment.
you've
I
come
meant to
back.
ask you some things.
The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Tell me about the attack.
Foolish.
Oh, we knew about
Struck
that.
from the east. said
You
that
welcome
finally
a
they were too
curse.
much-
Come, Seeker, we have much
should
to
speak to
discuss.
Yes. They're
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her. She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to Aletheia Cradle 9, World 1.
I do love how we just pull our armor out of our back pocket, though. And I don't know why Lancera hates us so much. I mean, I get the feeling she knows more than she's letting on. And she's just trying to stay in power.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
But so Cradle, yeah. Obviously, we were genetically created. Gotcha. Okay. Stranded fig. Oh, is that one of the ones I needed for that other box? It is. I need two others.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Looks like kids were coloring on the wall here. Interesting. Arana. She's in here somewhere. That's not outside the doors.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Okay, nothing really there. Partial reactivation. Yeah, look at all those other chambers in there. Huh. But, so here's the thing. If we were born here, somebody had to have been in here to place us outside. Because they weren't. They said they found us outside the door. So either they're lying, or somebody in here went out there and placed us. More drawing. Nutrient stores depleted. So we must have been the last thing that they could have
These
created.
look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
I need to step up my child drawing interpretation skills. I need to go back and look at them. Is that what you're saying? I probably should. Yeah, there's a nursery or a play area. Oh, see, there's another one there. That's the same one that was out there. Alright, so let's go back and take a better look at these. Okay, robot. I'm guessing that's another robot with many arms. Would be like that. Yeah. Headphones were dying, had to plug them in. Not sure there. I wonder if that's Gaia. Gaia, Hades over there. I don't know. Oh. There's a robot protecting that person. Shielding them from something. What do we got here? The robot keeping people inside, not letting them go outside. Would that be Gaia leading them outside? I don't know. Yeah, I need to get better at this apparently.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
What a bunch of little brats, man. They're drawing all the animals. That's cute.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Multiple system failures, nutrient stores depleted. So there was a bunch of them alive in here and they ran out of food, basically, is what it comes down to.
So this is where they lived? It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
Yeah, there's the robot there on the ground.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
We'll have to find out, I'm sure.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Ah, snark bastard.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction.
So are they all gonna do that then?
Apollo offline.
Probably.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
It's gonna probably be the same, but let's look just in case.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline. Priority access. Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Well, so I didn't hear everything that was said there because two voices were talking over each other. But whatever. But it's just like a lot of malfunctions in there. Things broke down, it seems like. Pretty sure that's when we're supposed to do, so let's not do that yet.
Identiscan malfunction. Present credentials.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Okay, so technically she's a clone, like I figured. Yeah, so she's a descendant of Elizabeth. Hades is out there. The space I asked you about earlier is where Gaia was. That's why I couldn't climb up there. That's why there's a big ass hole in the mountain. Okay. And now that Gaia is saying that the other programs basically fled, I'm getting the feeling that Silas, with all that cybernetic in him, is actually a machine, and he is one of those programs that were unshackled and let go. And that is why he is so interested in helping us. And that is why he knows so much.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Elufia 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
I'm enjoying it though. So Twister. Let's see. Let's go down first. Let's see what's down here. Absolutely nothing. All right. All right. So we're supposed to go on that side. Can we go any higher up? I don't think so. No. Yeah, it is. I'm really enjoying it. This is definitely up there on my high replayability list, like The Surge and Mass Effect.
This is going to be interesting.
Okay, so we made a big loop. So I'm guessing there's 3 facilities that we have to go through. And this was the first one to get that first special item, to get this. I'm guessing the other 2 come from 2 other birthing facilities that we haven't been to yet. Yeah, I don't mind reading the data logs. I mean, like I said, I didn't read any yesterday because of the migraine, but yeah.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
Yeah, they are. But I have to agree with her, you know. First, they didn't want anything to do with her. They, you know,
The anointed.
What does it mean?
they cast her out, and all of a sudden now, oh, because she can open the door, you know,
So she can
she's special.
corruption that still infects the land.
Forgive, Aloy. Forgive.
She is our mother's blessing made flesh.
Right. Well, they don't think metal's bad, obviously, because they use a lot of it. But yes.
They slaughtered our tribespeople and thought us
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But
I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me, said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed.
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All-Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Dealing with corruption beyond the sacred land